Hello, grade 4. How are you today? Today is our second geometric lesson, the symmetrical figures and the line of symmetry. How can I say that the figure is symmetrical or I have lines of symmetry for the figure? Okay, if I have a figure and I draw a line and fold the figure across this line or cut the two parts across the line, when I found that the two parts that come out are congruent and are the same, exactly the same, they matches exactly. That means this line considered a line of symmetry. It can be folded into two congruent parts that match exactly. So as example, this heart, if I put or draw this line across this heart and I cut the two parts across the line, then I will find that the two parts are exactly the same. That means this line consider a line of symmetry. As we said, the two parts of the figure are congruent. As example here, this star, it has a line across it. It's considered a line of symmetry. The letter A, and it has a line considered also a line of symmetry. And this smile face, this line drawn across this face, it's considered a line of symmetry. Let's see some figures we know already before and see the number of lines of symmetry for them. Okay, let's start with the triangle. We have three types of triangle we had taken before. That I have three types of triangle according to its sides. The first type is equilateral triangle. The equilateral triangle has three equal sides and three equal angles. This type of triangle has three lines of symmetry. Okay. The second type is the isosceles triangle. It has two equal sides. Then I will find that isosceles triangle has one line of symmetry. The last type of the triangle here is a scalene triangle. It has no lines of symmetry. The number of lines of symmetry for the scalene triangle is 0. So, the equilateral has 3 lines of symmetry. The isosceles has 1 line of symmetry, and the scalene has no lines of symmetry. Let's move to some quadrilaterals that we know before. The square. The square has 4 lines of symmetry. It's so easy. The rectangle and the rhombus, each of them have 2 lines of symmetry. But the rhombus, the 2 lines of symmetry of the rhombus, it considers the 2 diagonals of it. But the rectangle, no, or the rectangle is not. Because the rectangle, the 2 lines of symmetry going across or going drawn from the middle of the 2 dimensions of it, not the diagonals of the rectangle. So the square has 4 lines of symmetry, the rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry, and the rhombus also has 2 lines of symmetry. Let's see the trapezium or the trapezoid. The both names are correct. I have 2 types of the trapezium. The trapezium here, the regular trapezium, or sorry, the trapezium only without saying anything, just said the trapezium, and the isosceles trapezium. The trapezium has no lines of symmetry, but if it was isosceles, it has only one line of symmetry. Finally, the parallelogram has no lines of symmetry. So, let's revise them again. The square has 4, the rectangle and rhombus, each of them has 2. The isosceles trapezium has 1. The trapezium and the parallelogram, each of them has 0 lines of symmetry. Okay, the last figure here with us is the regular hexagon. Okay, let's remember the hexagon was the figure that has 6 sides and 6 angles. The polygon with 6 sides and 6 angles, it's called a hexagon. But what about the word regular? The word regular means that the regular means the sides, all of them are equal in length, and the angles also are equal in measure. That the meaning of the word regular. So the hexagon has 6, as we said, 6 sides and 6 angles, and it also has 6 lines of symmetry, as we see in this figure. So the regular hexagon has 6 lines of symmetry. Okay, let's move to some question to review what does we take. Okay, let's start. The isosceles triangle has only one line of symmetry. The equilateral triangle has, yes, 3 lines of symmetry. The isosceles trapezium has, yes, 1 line of symmetry. The square has 4 lines of symmetry. The parallelogram has 0 lines of symmetry. And the rectangle has 2. And the rhombus, yes, has 2, like the rectangle. The regular hexagon, as we just said, it has 6 lines of symmetry. And the last, the scalene triangle, has 0 lines of symmetry. I hope you understand this lesson. Thank you.